perfect lie, then accept the raw truth I bring? Well, what is it? Do you not feel your hearts being moved by my words?
What a performance! She's so full of conviction.
And very helpful to our investigation. Looks like your shadow is an upside-down PC, just like the witnesses said.
What? Who dares desecrate my art? Attempted murder upon the artistic spirit! Was it that lady guarding the suitcase? Or that clumsy little rascal hauling all those bottles and jars? Could it be Leora? The tragedy of Sicia! A betrayal from a fellow country spirit cuts deeper than the booze of the crowd!
Whoa, calm down. Nope, it wasn't Leora.
But can I ask why you would assume it was her? Don't tell me that you saw her near the suitcase storage area at the time.
Of course! I had no intention of playing the harsh critic, but that scene was more absurd than any absurdist play in existence. Beside that stage I so carefully set, two bumbling performers, Leora and that clumsy rascal, came staggering out like little marionettes with their strings cut. And that lady, fiddling with the air, shouted the most profound line of the show. Juicing is art. I was about to ask her for advice when... I saw a flock of sheep cast off their disguises and charge toward the curtains. I heard the audience cheer, "Welcome, dear colleague."
Sounds like that's when you started hallucinating, huh?
A very vivid testimony. Thank you, Mr. Leon.
Nikki, when we talked to Gordon earlier, didn't he tell us that he saw Leora near the barrel home? So who's lying here?
I suspect it's Mr. Leon. He wanted to throw himself onto Madame Julie's suitcase in mourning. Maybe he was making another attempt.
But an other witness talked about him in their testimony. He sounded poisoned, and with his hallucinations, he probably couldn't have stolen the suitcase, right?
Good point. Then maybe... it's Gordon who's lying. Also present at the scene back then were Squeaky and Belford. Belford mentioned earlier that he saw two red suns and a big orange sun in his hallucination. If that's referring to Leora's red glasses and her bright orange hair, it all makes sense.
Right. But then, why would that experiment-obsessed guy give Leora a false alibi? He doesn't even know her.
Who says he doesn't? Momo, let's follow him and see if anything is out of the ordinary. We just have to be careful not to alert him.
I can't believe... that Gordon would help a PC from Sicia cover up evidence.
They must be hiding some kind of shared secret. If we ask him directly, he might not tell us anything. We should be sure to tail him for a while first. He's really trying to avoid the others. Where is he going?
Shh! Nikki, let's follow quietly.
Not good. I feel like someone's watching me.
Nikki, maybe we should go check out Gordon's place first. Pieces don't usually go near there, so if someone stopped by, we'll be able to tell pretty easily. Fabric scraps. They're paper scraps. Haha, nothing escapes my sharp eyes, not even in all this grass.
Looks like it was deliberately shredded with scissors, then tossed. There are only a few pieces left. I'll put up special string lights. Come find me. A box of fabric. About Sichia's past. String lights? Sichia? Someone tied to Sichia and can interfere with the Ripple Estate soiree venue. That's it. This must be the letter Leora wrote to Gordon. They really do know each other. Once it's daytime, we'll visit Gordon and ask why he lied.
Nikki, what are you doing here?
Gordon, I have a question for you. Why did you give false testimony for Leora? Tell me, what's your connection to her?
I don't understand what you're talking about. I would never fake experimental data, and I would never falsify evidence.
What's he mumbling about? Huh.
I don't understand what you're talking about. I examined the fabrics seriously, just as Jenny asked me to. They were full of whim. Very interesting.
What's he mumbling about? Huh. He really loves his experiment.
I examined the fabric seriously. After I applied the Dawn's first light detergent, I saw a PC arranging the venue at the Barrel Home. You say it was Leora, so then it was her.
That's not what we've been hearing from the other.
After I applied the Dawn's first light detergent, I saw a PC arranging the venue at the Barrel Home. You say it was Leora, so then it was her. What are you showing me this for? If it is nothing important, leave and stop. After I applied the Dawn's first light detergent, I saw a PC arranging the venue at the Barrel Home.
Is that so? Mr. Leon doesn't seem to agree with that. On that day, he also saw Leora. Except...
What? Could such a coincidence actually occur? This is a disgrace to my experiment.
Before Mr. Leon started hallucinating, he recalled seeing Leora appear there, which is pretty far away from the Barrel Home that you mentioned earlier. I don't think Leora can split herself in two. She couldn't have been in both places at once. So, who did you actually see? Or maybe you never saw Leora that day at all. Maybe you just wanted to give her a fake alibi.
Why should you believe Leon? He may look crazy, but he's not truly crazy. He just rambles.
This Gordon PC. Why is he so aggressive all the time? If he keeps it up, I'll give him a taste.
Why should you believe Leon? No matter what he says, I didn't lie for her. I don't buy data with insignificant trends, and I don't lie.
Nikki, he claims he doesn't know Leora, but that's not what our investigation...
No matter what he says, I didn't lie for her. I don't buy data with insignificant trends, and I don't lie for... Shh! You're driving me crazy. No matter what he says, I didn't lie for her. I don't buy data with insignificant trends, and I don't lie for a
This should be more than enough to prove that you and Leora do know each other. Who knows how long you've secretly...
Impossible! The data is flawed. It can't be like this.
Stop denying it. Why are you hiding your connection with Leora? Why risk giving her a fake alibi? Why are you disrupting our investigation? You'd better have a convincing explanation. If not, I'll have to hand you and Leora over to Jenny and the others as the prime suspects for the murder of Madame Julie. Miss Nikki, please don't trouble Gordon anymore. Leora...
You've been here the whole time? Tell us, what did you have up your sleeve?
I apologize for being deceitful earlier. Please allow me to reintroduce myself to you. I am Cersei, one of Juliet's friends. What? Juliet's close friend back home? The one who died in that accident? That's Cersei? Yes, that's who I once was. Miss Nikki, allow me to share a story. One of Sicia from a century ago. It was the time of flowers before the storm, growth before ruin, an age of indulgence where everything was driven by the spotlight. A girl from Prosperville chased her dream of fame, stepping into the dazzling lights. Never expecting that behind the spotlight grew desire and power, just like a Threadstar costume, concealing the sewn-in corpse of another life inside. You discovered what Threadstar was doing back then? That's right. The dazzling facade was ripped away, and I witnessed the awful darkness lurking beneath, so I started my search. Naive, silly, call me what you'd like. I tried to uncover the truth myself, seeking atonement for my time spent in lavish distraction. But you failed. That was Cersei's fate. A wardrobe burned to ashes, and a vague, mysterious accident. Fortunately, there was more. Cersei left behind a Threadstar costume, and a letter she had meant to send to Juliet, all hidden in a secret safe. Hundreds of years later, Leora was born from that legacy. Now in this body, I've reunited with my old friend. Oh, Madame Julie met you in Sicia. That's the good news she wrote about. But what about the bad news? The true evil of Threadstar still has not faded. Julie was nearly assassinated by its remnants, possibly because we knew too much about them. Luckily, we were together this time, so the two of us set a trap. The choo-choo train arrived in the abandoned district, and Julie...
makes her entrance as a box of scraps.
Madame Julie, you're alive?
Darling, I may be old, but I've still got death beat. I won't go down before we catch Threadstar's remnants and avenge my little Cersei.
Don't get too excited. Don't forget, right now you're Threadstar's biggest target.
Oh, trust me, I'm well aware. They somehow think they still have me cornered, but that's all right with me. Faking my death is bound to turn the tables and smoke them out once and for all.
So, that box of fabric is...
It's my experiment. I'm infusing it with whim, mimicking PC's fabric. All part of the experiment.
Gordon really is a crazy genius, isn't he? This has all been the performance of a lifetime, thanks to his brilliance.
My apologies, Miss Nikki. We didn't want to drag everyone into this plan, so we hid this from you. Gordon's false testimony was meant to divert your investigation away from me.
Well, I also owe you an apology. I'm sorry.
It's okay. I'm just still processing all this. Given how complicated this is, I understand why you kept things secret. The one who stole the suitcase is very likely a remnant of Threadstar.
Precisely! My dear, you're a remarkably smart girl. You exposing this little scheme isn't a failure for us at all. Don't worry, we're not just sitting around eating bonbons. Gordon is helping develop a reagent to keep tabs on the suitcase, and friends from Prosperville are gathering the materials. The end of the storm is the prelude to a clear day. Silvergale's blessing always prevails. I knew we could count on our village friends. They've collected so many berries.
That sound. Is that Gordon's cousin coming? Hey, why the outfit change? I gotta say, that straw coat actually suits you. You kind of remind me of that famous lady. Oh, right! Like the legendary Madame Julie.
Raggy, take another look. Isn't that Madame Julie herself?
Oh, I'm sorry, little Raggy. I had to disguise myself as Gordon's cousin and stay put if I wanted to hide from Threadstar's hunt. I even kept this from the volunteer corps. These problems all started in Sichia, and I didn't want to drag every citizen in the abandoned district into it.
Wow, you hit it so well. I didn't notice a thing. Wait, did you say hunt? And what is Threadstar? And how dare they go after Madame Julie?
Oh, if I couldn't pull off that role, how could I ever claim I was an actress before? The story of the hunt is a long one. Threadstar's been around for hundreds of years. If it hadn't been for Yarny, I wouldn't have suspected they were still active.
Yarny? The same one you mentioned in your journal? The reason you wanted to visit Sichia?
The very same! He would send letters now and then showing me the new detergents he'd learned about over the past few years. But a few months ago, the letters suddenly stopped.
What does Threadstar have to do with... Wait, could Threadstar have taken Yarny?
Yarny had never encountered such ruthless villains before. Being a lone PC, no family or connections, he was an easy target. I ran into Leora at the place Yarny was renting. She was investigating too.
So that's how you two reunited. But why didn't Leora reach out to Madame Julie as soon as she was reborn?
Because little Leora only came into being a few years ago. Threadstar's costumes are all woven with some kind of forbidden power. For centuries, Cersei's wishes have fought tirelessly against the Dark Essence. She reawakened just a few short years ago.
No wonder. Leora's been focused on the kidnapping since her awakening, and only found out then that Threadstar's back.
Yes. No PC understands Threadstar's cruelty better than her. My little Cersei. She never said a word, all to protect me. If not for this reunion, I would have no idea what she went through. Thankfully, I finally received the letter she left for me all those centuries ago. She played the part of the little sorceress in As Rain Falls, As Flowers Bloom. They originally wanted me to play the lead, but I knew in my heart that it was Cersei who was truly meant for the role. She was thrilled when she got the role. From the first act to the final curtain call, she scrutinized every word. Oh, the storm teaches us to obey, but flowers give us the courage. Dearest sister, remember, sunny days are always waiting. She went over that line 17 times.
Maybe when she wrote that letter, she remembered that very line. So she set off, carrying flowers and courage. Like the little sorceress breaking through the storm, Cersei faced the evil Thread Star head-on.
Yes, she was such a silly girl, trembling with worry before going on stage. But when that spotlight found her, she was full of strength.
It sounds like Leora never gave up investigating Threadstar. Nikki, we've got to work hard too. We can't let those villains win again.
Right. The tragedies Threadstar caused must never happen before our eyes again.
We Forgottens aren't going to stand by either. Madame Julie will be safe here with us while we sharpen our blades and prepare to tear those rotten threads apart.
Those berries you collected will also be super useful. The juice they produce is known as Stitchy Splash, and it is a key ingredient for the tracking reagent for the suitcase.
What can Momo and I do to help?
The berries are almost ready. Let's pick the best ones we can find and juice them together. The wild party to declare the war on the storm sets off.